If you were making a video game and like Coca-Cola wanted to do like a brand sponsorship by having you replace all your health potions with Coca-Cola, how much money would they have to give you to?
I don't know.
Coca-Cola, I think I can milk this.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like how much would you milk them for, but like how much would you be willing? What's like the lowest amount that you'd be willing to go for to replace all of your health potions with Coca-Cola?
It triggers an internal conflict because the joyless communist doesn't want to concede to a major corporation, but the part of me my brain think that's hilarious. Wants to do it.
Yeah, it's a pretty yeah.
Let's say
it's a tough spot to be in.
Bare minimum, pay for the entire project. It's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, fair enough. What if it was like some
because if Coca-Cola did like here's $1,500, I'm not accepting that.
Yeah,
I could go on Kickstarter and do better than that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What if it's just like Dave down the street? He has his own Pepsi Cola soda machine that he makes his own sodas in.
And he sells them on Amazon.
Or just like to his neighbors or whatever for like 20 cents a can or whatever, because he's just like doing it for kicks. Yeah. How much money would he have to give you to put Dave's like orange cream soda in your video game?
Dave's Milky O's.
Well, if like I know Dave personally, and yeah, he's just doing it for kicks, I'd probably do that on the cheap.
Like $250.
I do for like a free Dave's.
Like a 6-pack.
Free Dave. Hell yeah. I demand free Daves in perpetuity.
Or like for the next week at least.
Yeah.
I want to be able to treat you like a vending machine.
All the Daves we drink while programming the game.
Purposely take vacations to just drink more Daves.
I was gonna say keep my programmers caffeinated throughout the process.
Yeah, for Chilenium, one of the like big sponsors every year was Red Bull, who would just show up with like a gajillion fucking Red Bulls, and like we didn't ask them to do that; they would just do it. Like every year they'd be like, "Hey, he's still doing Chilenium? We want to bring over a fucking truckload of Red Bulls," and we were like, "Yeah, okay, if you want to."
Working in advertising must be nice because you just like get to show up to a bunch of parties and stuff. Just like, hey, can we join the party? We'll bring shit. And that's your job. And
like you get to write emails that say, hey, would you like to do this for this amount of money? And then your boss says, why are you spending this much money on advertising? And then you get executed by the ninjas.
No.
The corporate ninjas.
That's what happened to Mrs. R.I.P.
It's like you should never spite Jeff Bezos because he'll send his ninjas after you.
His Amazon ninjas.
Do you think Jeff Bezos has any nuclear weapons? Is Jeff Bezos nuclear capable?
He's probably got at least one or two.
Let's say Jeff Bezos. It's like a fucking. It reads like the magazine article where Jeff Bezos has become nuclear capable, quoted for saying, "I don't know what else to spend my money on."
I mean, honestly, if I had that kind of money, I would just buy it. You know, might as well, just in case.
Because it can.
See, I feel like I would have gone more into like the private island kind of vibe, except for like global warming, obviously.
Well, yeah.
I think maybe first I'd spend my billions solving global warming, and then get a private island.
Ooh,
I think that's kind of my
smart.
Yeah.
And then get a purpose-built machine to give you a reach around.
Maybe I'd okay. All right. Here's what I'd do. I'd solve global warming, and then I'd solve world hunger, and then I'd get the reach around machine, and then I'd get the private island. That's
Wait, how expensive is the reach around machine?
Probably
I imagine
too
probably.
expensive.
I would have figured it would be more expensive than everything else on that list put together.
Yeah.
It's a high quality reach around.
It's gotta be. You don't want to fucking like. Yeah, I mean, if it's just as good as I would do, with my own fingies, then it's like, what's the fucking point, right?
If it was like a built-in anal poker, I mean, it's got a bit more than what I could do.
I guess you'd like spin it around to the front, so then it could reach around into your ass, right? Because it's its arms are too long to just like do it right into your ass from behind, you know. It's a reach around pop.
It has two appendages or multiple appendages.
Yeah, and they're both way too long. It's like the parable of like, you know, people who are trying to eat their soup but the spoons are really long. You ever heard that one?
No.
Oh.
The ancient proverb. I want to eat my soup, but it's too long.
It's like a classic like Christian parable. I mean, it's not like in the Bible or anything, but it's like something weird Christians will say. Where they're like, oh, you know, everyone sits down to eat their soup at a big table, and the spoons are too long, so they can't eat their soup because when they try to put the soup to their mouth, they can't do it because the spoons are too long, and so everybody starves unless you're a good boy and you go to heaven, in which case everybody's feeding each other with the very long spoons. See, that's the parable. But it's like that, but it's a reach around bot.
The fuck?
I feel like I made myself pretty clear here. And that's why it would cost hundreds of billions of dollars, you know? Like, spoons aren't cheap, okay?
What's costing billions of dollars? Why does it have spoons? It's a reach around machine.
Made of spoons. It's like antique spoons, you know, like ancient Roman spoons or whatever.
Those silver spoons.
Yeah, silver spoons. Yeah. And
okay, and now I get it from the 1800s.
Yeah, 1800s. The 1800 golden silver spoons from the 1800s.
All put into this machine designed to give me a reach around.
Yeah. You could like go into co-op mode and then it could give like 2 reach arounds, you know, and you're like facing it, you're like ass to ass and it's giving you both reach arounds. Because that's, if you're not using the other appendage to like anally probe yourself, that's what it's for, you know. It's like a modular system. It has
yeah, it's also you can remove
called Picatinny rails on it. You can like mount the scope.
You can mount laser sights and suppressors on it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't suppress your orgasm. It just
no, it just you know the gunshot.
machinery.
Extra girth.
Wait. So I've been like tuning in and out of the conversation because I don't want to hear about it. You
don't want to hear about spoons, you know.
When did the gunshots come in?
I mean, it's gotta defend you. It's worth billions of dollars. If someone breaks into your house.
Yeah, you know, your guard is down. You're getting a little reachy, you know. It's
it
like,
needs to have an additional 3 arms, same length, so they can also give reach arounds. But like, each of them equipped with like a 1911.
Yeah. And one of them's. And one other arm that's like nuclear capable.
That's why it costs billions of dollars.
Just fucking softballing a mini nuke or fucking demon core.
Demon core. As you're getting a reach around, you just look at your friend and go, "Hey, check this shit out."
Or whatever sound you made.
Well, I'm not making that noise. I'm not sucking off the reach around machine.
Are you a taker and not a giver? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
It's a machine. It's designed to give.
Someone gives you a little reach around and you're just like, oh, actually, I'm
does your reach around machine have an appendage for you to give it a reach?
Well, yeah, I mean it's only fair.
Man, you just pushed me off the rail.
Get fucked, buddy boy.
You pushed me off the entire fucking bridge 2 minutes ago, you fucking piece of shit.
Did not clock that.